Once again, he's not going to be working with any turrets, so he's got to utilize Goliath alone to get this done. And at this point in the game, ForGG was wanting to get his second base down. He wants to have that building already as he has his Goliaths up. Because right now he's going to be stuck inside of his base with these Goliaths just fending off this Mutalisk harassment. But okay, Action is not taking the second Vespine Geyser. He's not getting the second gas. It's a very strange build from him, so he might be going for a different kind of build. I got to look at his base again. I didn't quite catch everything inside the main. But always throwing down the Hydralisk Den, so he's going for a wacky build. All Action going for some wackiness now. But let's see what he decides to come up with. I think Action's #1 priority right now should just be to basically just deny that second base from coming up. If he denies the second base long enough, he's going to be able to just steamroll ForGG. As the Terran booster upgrade getting researched, ForGG moving out with all of his Goliaths to trying to find those Zerglings, I think. But, oh, that was a hatchery earlier. I'm sorry, I didn't see the Hydralisk Den earlier. I thought it was a Hydralisk Den, but the Hydralisk Den now coming up for Mafia Zerg, getting those Hydras out to help out the Mutalisk soon and break through the front. Okay, it's going to be very difficult to get to that mineral line as it is on this map. The map designers decided to put the minerals away from the other player, so sneaking in with Mutas and getting that economic harassment is going to be tough. He's going to be staring down the barrel of all those Goliaths in, running inside the main with his Mutalisk, so that's why he's kind of backing off right now, probably waiting for a control group, a little less than a control group of Mutas to go in, snipe some SCVs. Alright, there is the armory spinning, getting the upgrades for those Goliaths. And now ForGG is slowly clawing his way back up into this game, I think. He isn't being as harassed as I thought he would be. So he's able to build up his SCV count and get his second base up and running soon. He's already building that. He's going to have that up and running soon. And if he defends with these Goliaths, he might be able to get up a very strong mech build. Already has the Terran booster upgrade, so he's going to fight back the Mutalisk pretty easily. But at this point, it looks like Action is going to switch into an all Hydralisk build. I think he's just going to pump nothing but Hydras and try to push the front with that because he knows the Mutalisks are going to have a hard time against the Terran booster upgrade from these upgraded Goliaths. Going to have the +1 upgrade for those soon enough, so it's going to be very difficult for the Mutalisk. So if the Mutalisk want to have a chance, they've got to go in with the Hydralisk at the same time, which I think the Action is going to do. Sniping the SCV, building the second base, nice smart snipe from Action there, and he's just going to hang around, maybe go in for a second sweep, try to snipe another SCV that tries to build. Alright, another SCV, the backup SCV coming in now. Looks like Action can't quite get in there to snipe that other SCV. But he's building up his Hydralisk army, and he is going to push in with Hydralisk and Mutalisk soon enough. As ForGG is pushing out into the middle of the map, he's very much in danger of being pincered if he moves out any further. He is moving out completely with his units, so I think we might see an elimination race of sorts, because Action is just going in right now, sniping all of the SCVs. Oh, this is working out a lot very similarly to the last game, because the ForGG once again leaving his base unattended, undefended, just relying on his backup Goliath to get this done. As he's pushing the front, all ForGG going to be pincered in. Oh, this was not the game since the ForGG needed to get through this jam. So he'll have to fall back as all of his troops being sniped by the Hydralisk that are just laying in wait out there. Oh man, not looking good for ForGG. But he is backing off with these Goliaths, losing way more Goliaths than he wanted to, trying to get some nice micro there to fend off the Mutalisk at least. As he's coming in, reinforcement Goliaths are going to help him out. Goliaths work well against Hydras as long as they aren't being pincered in and surrounded. But the reinforcement Goliaths not doing too good. As soon as they pop out of the factories, they're being destroyed by the Mutalisks that are in there. Oh man, here come the Hydras pushing the front. All the Goliath count is getting so small. And the Mutalisks haven't even come into play down here yet. As soon as the Mutalisks come in, I think we're going to see all of these Goliaths go down. Oh, the Hydralisk, one single tank. Not siege up. The siege upgrade is not ready though, so the tank not going to be completely able to hold the front much longer. Okay, Mafia Zerg still sticking to 2 bases. He wants to end this from 2, going strictly for army, and he's going to be able to do this now, I think. The one single Mutalisk inside the main to get some harassment there. But the tank being sniped, it does have the high ground, so it's getting harder to take down, but he finally takes it down. Oh man, he's going to take down everything at the front. Very few units left for ForGG to hold this. Even though he went for a powerful mech build, he's not able to replenish his troops as much as he wanted to, and now he's not going to be able to mine from that second base. Running back, trying to build another factory, but he's not going to be able to support that. Things not looking good for ForGG. Although you have to keep in mind the action is still at 2 bases, so if he could manage to somehow fend this off, but it's not looking likely. He's getting out his troops piecemeal, and they're all dying one by one. And the power of a mech build is being able to group up units, get a nice grouping of units together. So ForGG not going to be able to get it done today, unfortunately. He does have 3 factories going now, building a 4th. Still mining from a second base, barely mining from that, but now action is not letting up. Non-stop action at the natural expansion inside the main as well. So all these buildings going to die. There's the GG from ForGG. So action is going to move into the round of 16 and most likely going to have guns held to everyone's head and eventually reach the finals. Gotta love it. Well, this has been Nuke. I will be back soon, most likely tomorrow, for the remaining series.